What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Chef's Garage video. Today is a very exciting video because I'm going to be installing a new modification on my Mark 8 GTI. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, if you're new to this channel and this is the first time seeing my face on your screen, don't forget to please click that subscribe button and like button down below for more Mark 8 GTI content and more other random car content that I come up with. So yeah. And I'm trying to become a full-time YouTuber, and by subscribing, which is completely free, it helps me achieve a dream, which it isn't possible without you guys. Now today we are going to be, when I say we, I mean I am going to be installing a cold air intake on my Mark 8 GTI. This is something I've wanted to do ever since I bought a GTI. I've always wanted to do a cold air intake. However, it kind of a hard decision to figure out which one. So the cold air intake that I bought was this one, the Neuspeed intake. One is because I love the way it looked. This is the intake here. I love the way it looked. I love the open filter intakes. And the second reason why I bought it was because I thought it sounded the best. So that's only the second reason why I bought the Neuspeed intake one. Now, I was doing some looking, and if you own a Mark 7 GTI and you get a Mark 8, your Mark 7 intake will fit on the Mark 8. The APR intake, which was the one I was going to go with, does fit on the Mark 7, or Mark 8, I should say. However, I didn't go with the APR one because I kind of like my parts to be, what should I say? I kind of like my parts to be, I like perfection, and, and some people said that if you get the Mark 7 APR intake and put on the Mark 8, it rubs up against the battery, and, you know, I like perfection, so we're gonna stick with this. I'm gonna install this. I'm gonna link an install video in the description down below, because I don't really feel comfortable doing an install video. I have no mechanical experience whatsoever. I know you probably take some of these screws and pipes out and all this. So I'm going to install this, and after I install it, I'll cut back and I will do some sound clips and some first impressions on the intake. So let me install this quickly.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the intake has been installed. So without further ado, bam, there it is. So let me just do a couple first impressions on this intake, then I'm going to start it up, and I'll give you guys maybe a couple sound clips to, you know, hear the intake. So let's start off with the installation. Most cold air intakes, or intakes in general, are pretty easy to install. This one took me about, I would say, 45 minutes or so, and I absolutely love the turnout. It is way better looking than that stock VW intake that just looked like black plastic, but this looks fantastic. So I went with the red, I would say red, I don't even know what this is called, filter, and the red pipe here. You can get this option in black or blue, and same thing with this, but I felt like red for the GTI was appropriate, as well as you have the other filter over here that I also installed, which it does kind of rub up against this, which is fine, but overall 10 out of 10 on the looks, and easy install as well. Now, you can get the intake with just the intake. You don't have to do the pipe. I thought, like, my thought process was, if I'm doing the intake, I may as well do the pipe as well. So, the pipe is in the intake is what I did. So, overall, great looking intake. I highly recommend this intake if you own a Mark 8 GTI. I know a lot of other people go with Unitronic for their carbon fiber one. and as well as a lot of people go with racing line with the one that goes into the intercooler here. But personally, I think the cold air intakes just look better personally, and especially when I do the something with these. Maybe I do with the APR ignition coils, which maybe I will do at some point. This engine bay will look fantastic. So without further ado, let me start up and give you guys a couple sound clips. Alright, so you can see it's kind of loud because this is the intake. It's kind of loud for a little bit. Hold on. There we go. So we're just gonna let it warm up for a little bit, and then I'll give you guys a couple bit of you know. While the car is warming up a little bit, I do want to mention that unfortunately, my tripod broke for my camera. I ordered a new one, it's coming in a couple days, but I really wanted to make this video, so I am gonna place my camera on top of like the, like where the black plastic area is, so you guys can hear these sound clips. Hopefully they come out okay. If they don't, I'm sorry. And I'll make it up to you guys when I do another video with my Mark 8 GTI on the cold air intake. I will definitely include some sound clips in that as well, if, well, this doesn't go so well. So let's get into those sound clips. Alright, here we go. First sound clips. Alright, so that is with the hood open. Let's do it with the hood closed. Alright, hood closed. It is definitely noticeable, and it definitely sounds real good. I love the sound of this intake. It's definitely wild, but it's definitely cool. So I will link this intake down below in the description if any of you guys are interested in buying this specific intake for your Mark 8 GTI. So without further ado, that marks the end of this video. Another mod done on the GTI. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did, smash that like button, the subscribe button as well, and stay tuned for more videos on my Mark 8 GTI. You guys are loving the Mark 8 GTI videos, which makes me very, very happy, because that means I picked the right car to start this YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, smash that like button. Stay tuned for more Mark 8 GTI content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.